Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Today's goal is hopefully we're going to get to Cauldron Gemini and assimilate Hephaestus back into Gaia. And then I will be free to hopefully roam around and clean up a lot of the last collectible side quest stuff that I want to do, because I think once we do this last cauldron, we're going to be pretty much in the end game. So we're getting real close to beating it, and I'm very excited, but there is still a whole lot of stuff that we have to do. Like for example, if I just pull this up and we take a look at, we have a whole lot of just completely unexplored area, for one thing. And for another, I have a ton of side quests that I still have to go do. Bunch of jobs, some salvage contracts. I haven't done like any of the hunting grounds, any of the melee pits. I haven't even opened the arena yet. There's a bunch of rebel camps and relic ruins and stuff that I gotta. So there's plenty left for me to do in this game before we get to the end of it. And I think I want to do all of that before we go jump into the final story bit. What's most interesting to me is this bit, because this is supposed to be in an inaccessible part of the map, so I'm not sure what this is or how we're supposed to get to it. I mean, I guess we're supposed to go up this way, maybe? I don't know. If I select it on the map, yeah, it doesn't even show me like a path of like how I could get to it, which is weird. Although it doesn't look like the pathfinding is working for anything right now, which is kind of concerning. I don't know what that's about. It's not showing me any paths for anything. So maybe that's just an issue with the game. I don't know. But we've cleared out Ted Pharaoh's tomb. It was very disturbing, and I don't want to go back. We're done with that. We're going to leave it behind and try and forget about it. There's something over here. Oh, this is the tomb. That's Ted Pharaoh's tomb. That's what do they call it? Thebes. I wanted to say Elysium, but that's not it. Elysium is the other spot that other people were staying at. Thebes was Ted Pharaoh's personal tomb. Bunker, I guess is the word, although it eventually became his tomb. So we're gonna check out. We're just gonna activate these side quests, see what they are, and then unless there's anything. I mean, there is still more stuff for me to do here, but no more like side quests to activate. We'll come back here later to finish wrapping up some of this stuff. What is this up here? Is that the Golden Gate Bridge, maybe? Hard to tell. No, that's a Horus. That's a big robot. Okay, we're gonna warp back to base camp. And let everyone know that I've got the Omega clearance, so we can go ahead and do this thing. So let's roll. Oh, I forget I'm still wearing the Sobek clothes. What, Aloy? What are you doing? She's just like hunched up. Okay, she's better now. I forgot I'm wearing the Elizabeth Sobek clothes. Let's swap outfits here. I mean, it's kind of cool. It has a lot better defensive stats than I expected it to for just being some cloth. Like, compare it to this, which definitely looks a lot thicker and a lot sturdier. Has much worse stats than this does, which is weird, but it's okay. This is what I want. It's got the good stats, I think. Either that one or the Karja Shadow. We'll go Karja Shadow. I like the Karja Shadow armor a lot. Okay. Do I have it set? Favorite performance. Yes. Okay. Hold on. We should blur off. Okay. There we go. I turn it on whenever I go into resolution mode because it kind of helps it look not so bad. Like, frame rate wise.
I see you, champion. Sit.
I see you.
I was scouting northwest of here, near the village of Saltbite.
Saltbite?
There's a place there where the ground is made of metal. Don't know what it means, but it can't be good. Be wary.
Made of metal.
Appreciate the warning.
Salt bite north of here? Oh, it's a cauldron. Ooh. I don't know if I've done that one. I bet that's it.
Ground made of metal? That might be a cauldron.
Alright.
And where there's a cauldron, there's machine overrides.
Oh, now the pathfinding is working. What the heck? That was really weird. Why wasn't that not working before? Okay, so I click. Aha! So you have to come in from the north. Is it a cave in there, maybe? Hard to tell. Weird. But... yeah, okay. Hello? Varl, everybody. I'm home. I come bearing Omega clearance codes. So we can assimilate Hephaestus. Oh, everyone's got new things to say.
Forget it. The man is unbeatable at machine strike.
Katalo? Probably talking about Katalo. Yeah, Katalo.
What did you expect?
Kotalo can't win every time. Try to be optimistic.
Try to be realistic. We're terrible.
Alright,
There she
let me
is.
see what everyone has to say before I go
I
activate
hear
this
you
new
found
quest.
Thebes. How was it?
Ooh, it was,
Maniacs, lava. What's not to like?
that's an
I'll remember that
understatement.
Next time I go traveling.
Not gonna tell them about
At least
the
I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my
Ted
gear
Pharaoh
ready.
tumor growing in the reactor core?
You look tired?
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Errant.
Is it just me or is the audio a little quiet? Turn it up a bit. Be right there. Is that better? That should be better.
What else have you been studying with your focus?
That's much better.
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas place
Oh,
you
yeah, we
found.
gotta go back there.
Gaia showed us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Morland guy seems pretty smart.
Yeah, we gotta go check in with
Though
them, see what they're doing.
Risking the Tanakh clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
Maybe I should check up on them at some point. Just in
Literally
case.
just said it's a
Right.
bold choice. Let's see how it pays off.
Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's
yeah, I
not
forgot
reading the
she's here.
archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale.
Where's she at? We gotta go talk to
She
her.
took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
I should get going.
It's-
I'll give you the head.
Where's Alva? There she's back there. Okay. I'm gonna talk to. Oh, hold on. We got some new loot. Ooh, okay, some good stuff. What's up?
Aloy,
Right to work, I see.
there's just so much.
I love her
I mean,
enthusiasm.
we knew of artificial
She's such a great
beings that
character.
served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing. And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the late CO.
Yeah, what was his
And
deal?
There's more and
He said he had Ted Pharaoh's essence, but we never got explained. Like, it was never explained to us what that means. Like, he wasn't a clone like Aloy. So how did he... I don't understand. Did he just assume? Is it ever explained? I don't know.
ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars.
Yeah, but they're not great people.
Of course, they're trying to kill us,
Yeah.
which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and
Who's
Okay,
Eric
okay.
Visser?
How
I don't
about
remember who that is.
we take it one step at a time?
you're right. I also owe you an explanation
Yes.
for everything
Okay,
that
maybe she'll
happened
tell us.
at landfall.
Yeah. Let's.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Right.
What was going
I'll
on
start
with
at the
him?
beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact, As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Farrow, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
How
Ted
did
Farrow,
you come to that
revered
conclusion?
ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Pharaoh spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built,
Seems like maybe not the
scouting
wisest
missions were
use
dispatched,
of resources.
and the Emperor's nephew was named Sio, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Farrow, the Renewer. It
So
may
it was
seem
literally just a
strange
title.
now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
Okay, there's so many things I could ask her about. Let's just see.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika.
Oh, I forgot about her
Our
sister.
parents are commoners. Peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family.
Sounds like a horrible
Unless you can
culture.
Get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
It sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
Yeah, I'll say. At least she knows better now.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire.
Yeah, this is a bad
Like
culture.
discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world.
Uh-huh.
That is why diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained
Heretical
and
data.
retrieved before it can spread.
What happens
As
to
if
diviners
truth
who
could be
break the rules?
heresy.
I never had the courage to ask.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. he became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door. And more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming.
So
we knew these weren't the words of a sane man.
Yeah.
But he was
There's no grounding in reality
spoke
there.
out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principled diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
It's interesting to me she's still wearing her old focus. Like she's just got the new focus attached to the old focus.
Your overseer. Will he run things better than CEO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right.
Well, hi.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
Just stay here. You can study it all.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek. But even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
I wonder if they're setting up the Quen to be like the antagonists of a third game or something.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics.
What kind of information did they have?
Used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today.
Because it seems like they have a decent knowledge of some of the things that maybe would have been wiped out with Apollo. So they obviously have access to some kind of data backup that wasn't included in Apollo and didn't get wiped out when Ted Farrell purged Apollo.
That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Okay, here's my theory. They're going to kill the Zeniths, and then the Quen are going to get mad that Aloy basically killed their gods, and they're going to try and declare like war on us or something. I don't know. That's a theory.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned others.
I'm kind of afraid for Ava's safety here.
Verbena and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
Alright. Nah,
I
nope,
hope
dang it.
Oh, and it's back home.
So,
You are not.
I need to get going.
All I need is to help you succeed. The plan Gaia told me about to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
Alva's great. We stand Alva.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alva. Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helps soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they use to
Candles.
cleanse their aura.
Maybe.
Plus something called bubble baths.
Bubble baths.
Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
Hey, don't knock a bubble bath till you've tried it.
Varl looks pretty focused.
He's been obsessing over the data revealed to us by Poseidon. Just the other day, we read about mountains hiding deep underwater that spew fire. If I understand correctly, Gaia said the flames they release come from the very center of the earth, like a heart beating with the life of the world. As always, the cycle can be found in even the most unlikely of places. Of course, Varl's mostly interested in watching explosions happen underwater.
Nice.
I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's
The
merged
Chad
with it?
volcano enjoyer.
Yes. It's been humbling to know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
Aaron found a machine wrestling show. That's fantastic.
I need to get going.
Right. We've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
All right. Varl, you're up next. Who's not interested in explosions underwater? Zoe, apparently. So, she's got some things she needs to work out, I guess.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
I see all of us settled in nicely.
Our new Quen friend? The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Zo's
That's
no
all
fun.
for you.
Zoe's no fun. That's, yeah, pretty much. Thank you for the 25-month subscription. We've been going for a while now. 25 months. It's over more than 2 years. That's 1 month over 2 years. I can do math.
Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a
Okay.
chance to bloom.
Now you're just quoting Zoe.
What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
Of course she did.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
Sometimes the motion capture in this game is very good, and then sometimes I'm like, that was kind of weird. That was kind of weird. He's like, don't forget, you're to blame for that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Look,
Can't
I'm
wait
not-
to see their face.
I'm not the best at math. Sometimes I can tell that 25 is one more than 24.
As they stare down a bunch of charging thunder jaws.
Something tells me this plan is
Better
not
than
going to go
us.
according to plan.
Once.
It could be too overpowered if we could just conjure an army of overpowered robots.
I should go get this to Gaia.
Of course.
You know, I wonder... There's some side quests I could do with Talana. I wonder if I go do those first, if she'll show up here and then be part of the crew. I kind of want to go try and do those.
Ow! That is focus thing's trying to kill me. Not on purpose.
Where's Katalo? Hold on, there. Adding more stuff. They've been using the bathroom?
There's Gwen stuff in here now. Must be all of us.
Which stuff is the Quinn stuff? Yeah, there's still one empty bedroom in here. I kind of want to go do the Talana side quests. Is this the Quinn stuff? Yeah, I think this is the Quinn stuff. Ever since the expedition landed and we encountered barbarians, sorry Tanakh, a question has been gnawing at me. Given the massive distance between here and the Green Delta, how is it possible that we all speak the same language? I mean, the legacy tells us that the ancestors had many languages. How did it all get reduced to one? I inhaled my own spit. That was nice. I say this as someone who's counted her 3 times tables wrong 4 times in a row Saturday. I'm just never any good at times tables. I can't do this. For questions like these, it's handy to have a friendly superintelligence around. I love Gaia. She's so nice and patient. Even when I can't stop talking, I'm bombarded with overlapping queries. While she can't explain everything I ask her, for this one she had the answer. Apparently, the Zero Dawn system was designed to release people into the world as young adults, after being educated via the Apollo database. I sure wish I could have gone to that school. Language instruction was supposed to be a big part of the coursework. Students were to be encouraged to learn many languages, thus keeping alive the vibrant linguistics of the old world. But when Ted Faro erased Apollo, it makes me so mad, Zero Dawn reverted to its default language, and that's all the kids in the Cradle facilities ever got. So our ancestors, our tribal ones, not the legacy ones, all started with the same speech and never got to learn any more. Mystery solved. Yet another rotten, completely unfair thing that, beep, begged my pardon, did to the world. I understand, from a point of cultural preservation, wanting everyone to learn lots of different languages. However, everyone all speaking the same language seems so much more beneficial in the long term for the survival of the species.
Aloy, well met.
Oh, I need to go do the quest to get his new arm too.
Ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
We should do that before we do the Cauldron too.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up. Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tanakh. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
I have to go.
Then do not let me...
Okay. Now we gotta go find Beta. She's the last one. Anything I can interact with in my room? No? Okay. Go Beta! Oh, I can't go in there. She locked her door? Like some kind of moody teenager? Alright. Okay, so I think before we do this, there are some side quests, like some more like story important side quests that I want to go do. And I didn't think I wanted to do them until I got here and realized, no, I actually kind of feel like I need to go do them. So we're gonna go do them. Hopefully that won't take too long. There's Zoe's garden. Okay. Some Tinker. Kaylee, newest member of the chorus, is presumed dead. Pinto seeks to prove his mettle. Deca wants to convince Cravo to come home. Visit clan troubles are far from over. Help with Scalding Spear Moreland. Help in Las Vegas. Stella and Boomer. Officer from Tinkers in Las Vegas. Let's search for Amatis. Okay. We want to do Talana's quest. And Katala's new arm. That's what we want to do. Those two quests. Okay. Do we only track one at a time? We can only track one at a time. Okay, so what was Talana's quest? Need to know. We'll do that one first. Alright, where's that at? Way the heck down here. Okay. I don't know why I used a fast travel pack when I was standing right next to a campfire and I could have done it for free. Okay, where's she at? This way. Marshlands here? Oh, I love this. The sunlight coming through these trees. This is a very neat area. Sorry, chat. You knew I was going to do it. I don't know if that makes a good picture, though. It's fun to, like, walk around in. But it's a big tree. Okay, not very tall. Wide, but not super tall. Not as tall as I was expecting it to be for having a trunk that thick. Oh hey, more another drone. How do I get up there? Is there a way up there?
Light's taking over.
Over here, maybe? Not sure. Where I'm supposed to go to be able to grab that? Aha! Got it. Okay, alright. Now we wait for it to come back around. Gotta come closer than that. There it is.
Got it!
Nice! I love how the drone is like looking around like, what's going on? What happened? Who's got me? It's pretty cool. No. Where's the... There you go. Okay. Fleet Talana, north of Thornmarsh. I haven't got a picture of Talana yet either. Hey, Talana. Alright, time to get a picture of Talana. Hi, Aloy. Okay, maybe wait for her to like look up at the camera. Here we go. I can probably get a better picture later, but actually kind of like shot of her like peering around the tree. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. The shadow. Like right there. That's a good picture, I think. I think that's pretty good. And then we can get a normal one, normal lighting, and then maybe one with the sunset lighting.
Thornmarsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep into Nock territory.
I've been there.
Run into any trouble?
They're nice.
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Tanakh patrols.
They're not that bad.
Well, I'm here now, so spill it. Who is Amatis, really?
Like I said before, he helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine out in the wilds. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
That's a
Think I might.
bold assumption.
And why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could.
Ah, Mulan.
Amatis kept her secret.
When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was alright, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amatis thought Nessa died on the battlefield, but when he learned that the Tenakth took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then.
This is the way. Oh, well, which way are we
Do you
going?
think Nessa might still be alive?
I doubt it. Any Carja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Then what's Amatis after?
I think he just needs to know.
Needs closure. Hold on, if I stop, should you just keep going? She's not stopping. Well, this is interesting. I love the set pieces of this game. Like, it's got like some Last of Us vibes, you know, with the whole like end of the world thing. What the heck is all this over here? But it's different too. Like, I don't know. I agree. It's wonderful that she keeps up with me. Like I don't have to stop and wait for her to catch up. They did NPC speeds right in this game. They kind of match your pace. The fact that that isn't industry standard in video games by now is absolutely absurd. Oh,
Ha! Over here, you
Hey.
flaming hunk of scrap.
there he is.
That's
We found him.
That firepaw's right on his heels.
Ooh, that's a big boy.
Got you. Talana?
We've got your back!
Okay. Weak to
Not now!
water and frost.
More ammo coming your way!
Not a whole lot of weak points. Blaze sack that we can blow up. A blaze unit we can blow up. Contains resources if intact. Okay, so don't blow that up. Yikes. That's such a big bear. That's such a big creature. Yikes. Okay, alright. Jeez. These things are some of the most terrifying enemies in the game. Gosh, look how intimidating these things are. Come here. Trip the trap. I wish the highlighted machine parts would stop being highlighted when you go into photo mode. Because this, like, you get some really cool pictures here, but it's all ruined by this giant yellow bit in the middle and the big glowy purple bits on the shoulders. It's really frustrating. There we go. Okay. Keep right into that trap, please. Okay, no, don't keep throwing rocks at me. Okay, what I need is a triple notch. Why are you always attacking me? Why don't you attack some of the NPCs? Can I hit the part? That'd be nice. Oh, okay, I just walked it backward into a trap. That was fun. Hey, treasure chest. Hold on. Ow! Very rude. How many swipes you gonna do, buddy? Okay. No ammo. There we go. Okay. Oh, we got him. All right. Woo! That was fun. I'm gonna disable all these traps. Salvage them for parts. Without them blowing up in my face. It's tricky business. Alright. Where are they? Here they are. That's kind of a waste of time.
Be your Nora friend, Aloy?
Yeah,
That's
You're
me.
as fierce a fighter as ever.
and you're still adept with your traps.
We did leave a lot of traps. Are you just gonna stay in here whispering sweet nothings to each other? Did she say she was gonna do that? It does sound familiar. She's not looking at the camera.
Talana,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on.
Hey,
Seeing as you
I
found
was
a way
part of
out
that
here,
caravan.
however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
So,
So,
And you must be Aloy.
hey.
Talana's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about me.
a little. We know you're headed for the rot. But what are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Anything about Ness's fate. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
Talana told me about you and Nessa during the Red Raids. That you kept her secret.
We were both assigned to the Southern Spear Division. Our orders were to push into Tanakh territory through the tunnel. She was proud to serve the Sundom at first. But as the atrocities mounted, we both saw the raids for what they were.
And the two of you grew close?
We did what we could to protect innocent lives. It felt like we were the only ones who objected to the slaughter. And yes, we were close. Until the Battle of the Burning Blooms.
What happened at the Battle of the Burning Blooms?
I had intel that the Tanakh forces were greater than we had anticipated. I tried to convince my commander to halt the attack. He was a drunken lout. And when I threatened to reveal his incompetence to Karja High Command, he pulled a knife on me.
Oh, cool.
So I killed him.
Oh,
In self-defense.
cool.
It was still murder. I was condemned. But I thought at least I could still save Nessa. I was too late. By the time I got to the battle, the fields were already burning. Our soldiers slaughtered or missing. What's more, the commander I had killed was from a powerful noble house. They put a bounty on my head.
Rip.
Been on the run ever since.
The Red Raids are long over. Sun King Avad would pardon you if he knew.
The Sun King can't help me.
A
He's the
pardon
Sun
from
King.
Avad won't stop bounty hunters eager to claim their prize.
That's true.
So, you and Talana, sounds like the two of you had an adventure out in the wilds.
Claw Striders, a hunter-killer, mercenaries, a shell snapper. Nothing could get in her way.
A scruffy hermit in the woods certainly tried.
That was foolish of him, in hindsight.
Gruffy hermit in the woods.
Well, we're here now, so let's head to the rot.
I can't ask you to come with me. I feel bad enough you've come this far.
I didn't come all this way just to leave you now. We'll see this through together.
I know better than to try to talk you out of it. Come then. The rot's not far. The rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
How did you find it?
I overheard a Tanakh patrol from the nearby village talking about it. Figured it out from there.
What were you gonna do?
Oh, was he the
if we
hermit in the
hadn't
woods?
Found you?
He's
Take it
not
on
old,
alone?
though.
I only need to question one guard. Figured I'd grab someone when they're by themselves.
Well,
His pathfinding
one of us.
is
We're
bizarre.
getting close. There it is. The rot.
Those are Regala's rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tanakh. They must have taken over the prison.
And they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
And let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's
Set
no
it
way
on
we're
fire.
scaling
Burn it
those
down.
walls.
It'll be fine.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open. I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
First things first, search the Pelican. Okay, so we're looking for a secret tunnel, right? Kind of hidden entrance. Come here, fish. Come here. Now. Gosh dang it. Why are they so fast? It just disappeared. It just... Okay. I don't see a secret tunnel. Oh, there's a just big hole in the wall.
Talana and Amadison.
All right. What if I kill them all
Give me the latest.
before I open the gate? Okay.
Anything you're complaining about today?
Does this dude have a mask on? No, I can just shoot her in the face. Or let her sneak by. No, she didn't, but I kind of figured if there was if she was trying to find a way in from the water, there'd be like a sewage pipe or something. I would like swim up and come in. Like that was just seemed like
Anything to
a
report?
logical
Watch. Another long watch.
logical secret entrance to me.
What do you have to report?
Victory for Regala.
Is what's her name gonna come back down here so I can stab her?
What's the word?
Doesn't seem to be, unless that's her way up there. No. This is her. Oh, she's gonna walk right past me. Okay. Alright, here's the plan. She's gonna walk right over here. And I'm just gonna do a little yeet.
Any sign of the enemy?
One down. If I can get the main gate open, Talana and Amadis can help me clear out the rest of this place.
Okay, are they facing the other way? They are. I don't think there's anyone. Aha, there's one person way out there.
Need a rest and a bite. Stiff drink would
There's a few more people out here than I thought there were. Okay. The gate's way over there. There's a lot of people watching this direction.
Eyes and ears open, soldier.
feeling antsy. Need to get some training in.
I don't think they're going to turn around, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get past them. Unless, does this... Nope, it does not. That's not a solid wall. It can see through that. Okay. Can I... Okay, so I can sneak around this way and kind of swim over and kind of take the long way around to the wall. Nope, nothing to see here.
I can get out.
Alright, we're gonna take the long way around.
Scum. Can't wait till they get what's theirs.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk right up here. Too bad this guy is looking this way.
Lack the courage to fight us here. Whoa.
Oh, okay.
It's open. Let's go.
We've got your back, Aloy.
How do they all immediately alerted that the gate was open?
Taking my shot.
Bring it. We'll see who's the better hunter.
Oh, come on. Well, alright. We're just gonna get right to it, huh?
I'm coming!
Alright. Alright, alright, alright.
Here, Aloy, reload!
Move up!
You're going down!
My head!
Woof.
Okay, better.
Who's launching explosives at me? Because he's got to be the first to go.
Sure as the sun rises.
Thanks. Oh, hold on, let's get the door. Bombs. Hey, this is my opportunity to get some photos. She looking at the camera? Looks like she is. Here. Maybe here? Getting it positioned vertically is difficult. I can usually tell when I've got it positioned right, like horizontally. Positioning the camera vertically so they're making eye contact with the camera is a little more difficult. Especially once you start, like, turning it. Zoom in a little more. Okay, maybe not that much. Okay, all these shadows are not helping. I don't know if I like the completely front lit. It's not as, like, dynamic looking. I mean, we'll get one, but... There we go. Okay, so one like that, but then I think I like having some of the shadows a little more. It's a bit more dynamic of a photo, like that. See how half of her face is kind of in shadow? I think that's cooler. Maybe even go for... See, I like the colors of, like, the sunset more, but the sun's in a bad place for that. It's for too much of her face is in shadow now. Go for maybe like that. We could maybe do... Oh, see, that's too overwhelming on the filter. Let's see if we could try and use a filter to change some of the colors, but I don't know, that might be too much. Yeah, okay. Now... Oh, that's pretty good. Did I turn on? I did. It's just not very strong. It's pretty good. Okay. Can I hit his mask?
As soon as the coast is clear.
Takes so many arrows. Ah. I gotcha. It takes so long to revive. Well, that could be a cool shot. Maybe. Except she's not looking where she's aiming at all. I feel like that kind of takes away from some of like the coolness. Also, I've got this dumb acid reticle around my screen right now. Hate that. Flaming reticle. Ah, jeez. Oh no. I need to put the water out. Okay, that didn't do anything.
Think you can dodge my
Oh, cool. Ammo, thanks. Come on. I want to get a cool shot of Talana like shooting something from her bow. Should not be this difficult. Now she's... You're really annoying me, bud. You and your stupid bombs. You're making it very difficult to get a cool picture.
Let's find that coward.
You take point.
No, I'm the battle photographer. I'm here to make you guys look cool.
You make a nice target.
she hadn't drawn it back. She does not... She draws so fast. Like she was just holding it on the string and then went, God. She did not aim like at all. Alright, there should be one more guy around here somewhere. Hold on. We got us a treasure chest. Grab that real quick. I know there's a couple more guys around here.
We'll be here.
Oh shoot, this one's got the shield. Ooh, I timed that perfectly. Okay. Where the heck are Talana and what's his name? Can you help me out here? She's gonna stand up here doing nothing. Throwing ammo at me. Hello! Sheesh. Trying to get...
Fight back and help us win this.
Are you gonna shoot at him?
This next hit's mine.
Okay, go for it.
Relief.
Take the shot. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's just kind of the same thing she was doing earlier. Dang it. Spike's like right in the way too. Yeah, she's not even looking. Look where she's looking. She's looking. She's aiming up, but she's looking out. Okay, there we go. Now she's kind of looking in the right way. Almost. Sort of. Yeah, she's looking at the camera here, and she's aiming that way. Whoa, someone just swing at me?
We'll wait here for you.
Okay, alright.
Direct hit! Unmark my arrow.
Oh, come on. Sheesh. Alright.
Aloy, I'm
How
down.
far? I can't go that far back. You're down? What? No, you're not.
Aloy, reload!
This is taking too long. That's all right.
I can't with my stamina.
Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, note to self, brittle kills are very good against human enemies.
I've got you in my sights.
But
We're losing ground!
look at his face. What are you doing, bud? It's not even... Okay. Alright. Is it better now? Nope, he's still looking way the heck off over there. That's kind of cool, maybe? If it didn't have that weird light effect. Here we go. This is what I wanted. I just wanted a picture of her shooting. That's all I wanted. And she's also looking way off to the... What is up with them not looking where they're... Like, intentionally looking somewhere other than where they're aiming. Like, they're not even looking straight forward. Like, their eyes are, like, off this way. That doesn't even make sense. What would be the best angle to take this picture from? Maybe Aloy's not over there, though. Like, she's looking... Oh, maybe she is. Huh, I don't know. That could be kind of cool. Like an over-the-shoulder shot. I don't know. I'll get this one first. Oh, why is there no good sun angles on this? Like, this would be the ideal spot, but she's blocked by shadows. Maybe right here? Arrows are also blocking most of her face. And if I get too far this way, it's obvious that she's not looking where she's aiming. If you can kind of come from the side, it disguises it a bit. There's not a good angle to get this shot. Like, that might be the best I'm going to get right there. It annoys me her hand isn't on the bow. It's kind of annoying. Well, that's kind of cool. That's not a bad shot. Shouldn't have to come from this high of an angle. Ideally, I'd like it to be like down here, but then her face is kind of getting covered up by her sleeve. Virtual photography is hard, chat. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that, actually. That's pretty neat. Actually, hold on. That's kind of cool. I actually like that a lot. That's a neat photo. Well, I like the angle she's holding the bow at here better. It's the problem with virtual photography, chat. There's always a slightly better shot. Oh, but see now, her shoulder's clipping into her face. Kind of ruins the photo for me. So if they're following Aloy, I wonder if I run like over here. Is she looking at me now? Kinda. Nope, she's looking off to the right again. Weird. I don't know what's up with that. That's kind of strange to me. There, that's the slider I was looking for. I think she's going to be in shadow no matter where I put the sun for this one, because she's kind of behind that pillar. See, I like the way that filter changes, like it illuminates her face a little bit more. I don't like how much it affects the background. Makes it way more saturated. I also wish I could bring her hand into focus and the rest of her without bringing like the whole background into focus. Like I want the background to be a little more blurred, but I can't do that. Oh, no, wait. It could be kind of cool. I frame it like just right. It's too bad her arrows have that like haze around them. Because that's kind of a cool shot right there. But her face is like obscured by the haze of the arrows. And I want to set it so that the arrows are kind of blocking the fabric that's clipping into her face so that it's not as obvious what's going on there. Alright. We've had enough messing around in photo mode.
Strike while you can.
That's all of them.
Oh. I just had to let him go for a second. And then he'd kill everybody.
End of the line, Outlanders.
Oh, okay. We got another dude.
That device is gonna call a machine.
Shoot it out of his hand. Or kill him. Okay. Nope. Nope. What are we gonna fight? Oh. Okay. Okay, what are these things? A Tide Ripper. Great.
My aim's as sure as the sun rises.
Alright. I remember it just instantly killed him. Golly. Alright, we want to shoot. Oh, alright. Shh. Sorry, Amatis. I can't res you. No. I need to shoot the stupid disc on its back. I get it? I got it! Nice! That thing was super annoying in the first fight I had with one of these. Yike! The delay on that slam gets me every time. Alright. What are you weak to? Frost and shock. Okay. Oh good, it's been frosted. Out of stamina. Okay. Oh, well. I appreciate that thought, but I don't know if I want to get any pictures of this one. It constantly is repositioning itself so that I can't hit any of the body parts I want to hit. Do I have some frost or shock I can shoot? I don't have anything. Frost? Oh, I do. Okay. Golly. Come on. Move. Can I shoot his tail, please? I want its tail. What? Did I even shoot an arrow? Okay. I need grapple point. Hold still. I need to shoot your... Gosh, dang it. Quit. Would you face one of them so I can shoot your tail? Why do you always have to be facing me? Gosh dang it, I missed. Every time I'm about to shoot it, it just jerks. Like, this is every creature in the game. Like, I've got a shot lined up and I'll let go and they just like jerk the body part out of the way and I completely whiff. Okay. Right here. Come on. If Aloy wasn't on the ground. What the heck? How did you move so fast? I need to shock it. She'll be stunned. There we go. Knock the tail off. That's what I wanted. Hold on, where'd the tail go? Okay, it's over here. I was gonna be real mad. I think if I did all that. Fire Ripper tail fin. Got it. Yeet. Sheesh. Okay. It's very rude of you. Where's it shooting? Oh, it's got little jets on the side of its face that it's shooting me from. I didn't see those. I can't hit them. And I'm out of ammo. Well, it's about to die anyway, so. You like hold still enough for me to be able to shoot? I don't understand how the game expects you to be able to shoot these body parts when it's like moving and twitching around so much. Maybe you like have to shock them. Did I get one? I might have got one. Okay, alright.
All right. I think that's the end of it.
Hear that?
Yeah, there was someone shouting, "Hey, anyone out there?" Oh, hey, look. We've got a prison camp. Look at that.
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on it.
freed by Karja. Have we not been humiliated enough?
I am wearing
It's
Karja
not
armor.
their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Karja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back. Her name was Nessa.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Oh,
Nessa.
oh, is that Nessa?
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought
What is it Obi-Wan says? Your father was seduced by the dark side of the Force. When that happened, he ceased to be Anakin Skywalker and became Darth Vader. The good man who was your father was destroyed. So what I said was true
during the Red Raids
from
and
a
then
certain point of view.
became Tenakth?
The Karja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Tenakth measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
Nessa. Rataka. I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
Well.
So if you became Tenakth, how did you end up as a prisoner here again?
My squad was ordered to retake the Rot from Regala's rebels. We failed.
Considering how much Regala seems to hate the Karja, I'm surprised her rebels let you live.
You're right. I'd be dead if they knew. But few Tenakths remember who I once was.
If you were brought here as a prisoner, how did you become Tenakth?
I knew it was only a matter of time before the Tenakth killed me and the others who were held captive. But one day, one of their soldiers stopped in front of my cell, asked how a woman had ended up fighting for the Mad Sun King. As he spoke, I realized he was once Karja.
Vashav.
I heard how he fell at the embassy. He deserved a better death than that. The other prisoners he condemned to death, but he convinced the Tenakth to let me fight for my life. I won through blood and blade. I became Rataka and never looked back.
You were willing to wear a disguise so that you could serve in the Karja army. Do you miss being Karja at all?
No. The Red Raids showed me there was no honor in fighting for the Karja. And when my comrades and I were brought here as prisoners,
Comrades?
we knew no one would ever come for us.
I would have, had I known.
It's better this way. Beneath my Karja armor, I found I had the blood of a Tenakth.
The way Amadis talked about your time together, I thought you'd still care about him.
Yeah.
I was
Aloy has no chill.
5 years ago.
I didn't abandon you. Before the battle, I tried to get Godiah to call off the attack, but of course...
Hold on. We've got a slight audio delay here. We're gonna have to... This is a real stupid thing that the software's been doing, where sometimes if you play for long enough, the audio will just start getting more and more out of sync. It's very annoying, but... So sometimes I just gotta reactivate.
He didn't listen.
And now it's back into...
I ended up killing him.
Then he got what he deserved.
I ran for the battlefield to find you. But you were already gone by the time I got there.
I didn't know. But even if I did, I mourned you, and then I moved on.
This is big Wander's Vine in the background. That's really funny. I gotta save that. I warned you, and then I moved on.
What will you do now?
You've taken back the rot. My squad will ensure it stays that way.
So this is it? After everything we've been through, this is goodbye.
It has to be. My place will always be here, and yours is back east. I'm sorry that you've suffered. You deserve better than how the last 5 years have treated you. I'll make sure you're granted safe passage out of the lowland. Consider it Nessa's final farewell.
Cold.
At least now you know the truth.
Somehow it hurts worse. He must think I'm an idiot.
No, I just think you have a lot to figure out. I'll take you back east to the Sendem. After that, I don't know.
Talana, I understand. I'm sorry it came to this.
Me too. Give me an Aloy a moment.
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
Are I'm just like, are you all right? Not the guy who just found out the woman who he loved and thought was dead was actually been alive this whole time and doesn't care about him anymore. We don't care if he's all right. Are you all right?
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through, and I won't be anyone's second choice. I want you to have this, for seeing this through with me. No hawk could ask for a better thrush. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then.
Hey, no.
You're heading back east.
Come back to the
I think I'll hang around Barren
the
Light
base
for a while, before returning to Meridian.
Dang it.
If you find yourself back that way, look for me there.
I will.
Dang it.
Safe travels.
I was hoping she'd join us back at the base. Oh well. Lightning Hunter Bow. Ooh.
Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light.
I never
Seems
go
like she
back to
could use a
Barren Light
shoulder to lean
anymore. What was I? No, wrong. That's what I wanted. Okay. Let's take a look at this new bow. Lightning Hunter Bow. Why? This is one of those stupid weapons that wastes an ammo slot by having normal lightning, like normal arrows, and then advanced arrows of the same type on the same weapon. It's like, just give me the advanced lightning arrow slot and use the normal lightning arrow slot for something else. It's really frustrating. Be a useful weapon though. I don't really have anything that deals lightning damage, so it could be useful to have that. It does lightning and purge water, so you know, whatever, I guess. All right, I have 16 skill points to spend. I'll do that later. Katala's arm. Way the heck up here. Oh, all the way. All right. All right. So we got new ground to cover. So let's warp here. And make our way downtown. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Strangers passing. I'm homebound. Diddle-diddle-diddle-dee. Alright. Might be faster if I had a mount. I don't think I have one. Here's all elemental and status effects. Yeah, that I want to keep that on hand. I do not have a mount. That's unfortunate. Okay. Also need more health potions. Not enough room in my potion pouch. I gotta expand my potion pouch. This is absurd. I think I've got a job created to expand my potion pouch. I'm not sure what animals I need to hunt to do that, though. This job. Potion pouch. I need a rabbit hide. Where's that? Oh, I can do that on the way. Okay, we'll do that. We'll get a rabbit hide so we can expand the potion pouch. And then we'll go get Katala's arm. I can override a bristleback while I'm here, so I can travel a little faster. Oh, hold on, that's an apex bristleback? Yeah. Hey, come on. Why can't I no, I want to override. Oh, okay. I was definitely close enough to override it, I'm pretty darn sure. Hey, buddy, you missed. It looks so dry and humid out here. Or, not humid. Dry and humid are literally the complete opposites of each other. It looks so dry and hot out here. That's what I wanted to say. Alright, we're gonna see. Oh, there goes that bird. Take a shortcut this way. Dusty, yes, very dusty. Well, hey, now it looks pleasant. Arid, maybe, is another good word I could have used. What's going on over here? Are those rebels? Do I need to hide? Yep. Okay. There's a bunch of these guys, huh? So what's going on with them? Those are just plowhorns just wandering around doing their thing. Okay, bunny, that's what I need. There's a few bunnies. What? You gotta be kidding me. How did I miss that? Did I get the rabbit hide? Oh, I got rabbit bone. I need rabbit hide. Need to wander a little bit closer. I don't want to have to fight these rebels. Oops. Ah, no. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Hold still. Quit moving.
I'm under attack.
Wow! Whoa! Whoa! What the heck? Oh, snap. We got the plow horns on us. And I'm glued! They can shoot glue? What the heck? Alright, I'll just let the plow horns deal with them. Oh, nope. Plow horns want to deal with me. I don't want the plow horns to deal with me. There's 3 of them. I don't want to fight 3 plow horns. We're going to keep on moving. I'm going to look for rabbits. It's rabbit season. Alright, hey, we got wabbits. Well, we got a wabbit. What? 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 Okay. Rabbit hide! Alright. Sweet. Now we can get back to the quest. What's the question mark on the map right over there? There's a campfire I didn't activate too. We can just shoot blue from their horns. Just gonna let them do their business, and then I'll swoop in and pick the remains. What? Just let them do all the work. This maybe isn't the most engaging way to play the game, but it's definitely the smartest. I thought there were 3 plow horns. Where'd the other one go? There was definitely a 3rd one, not counting the body that they were looting already. There was a 3rd one somewhere.
Where have they gone?
This battle's kind of wandered all over the place, hasn't it? They're way the heck up there now. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Oh, now you're gonna come down here? You didn't kill that other person first. Leave me alone. Leave me alone! You didn't kill the other person first. What are you doing? Can't jump while I'm glued. I can roll though, so that's nice. I can't craft any more of those. Alright. There's one more rebel to deal with. But first... I can't loot this. Hello? Is that the Thunderjaw making that noise? say... I can't say it. Oh, because she's looking for me. That's why. Oh, there's the other plow horn. I seriously not save right now? I have to wait for her to quit looking for me? That meter's going to take so long to drain. Oh, that shot went so wide. There we go. All right. Why can't I say it? There we go. Okay. Now, what's this question mark? So where's that commander guy? There he is. Oh, he's just, buddy? Okay, alright, hold on. It's got some real weird glitches. I almost kind of wish I'd waited to buy it. Like, I almost kind of wish I didn't buy it at launch because it's had some issues that need to get worked out. Unfortunately, that's just kind of the state of the games industry these days. Games launch unfinished. And I mean, it's finished, but it needed a little more time in the oven, I think, to work out all of the issues that it's got, because it has some issues. What? It can't be front lit? That's kind of weird. I can't even, like... Where is his eyes? I guess his eyes are closed because he's technically dead. Oh, but he's grimacing real good. Jeez. It's just weird. What if I hit him? Hmm. What is his face doing? What the heck? Can I shoot him? That's pleasant. What a way to go. All right. Well. Okay, what is this? What's this over here? Ooh, sunken cavern. Okay, we can come back to this. It looks really cool, but I don't have time to explore it right now. We have other things we're doing. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that was kind of cool. I don't like how... Like, I want the picture to be brighter, but I also don't want to, like, wash it out. And it's currently looking kind of washed out. It's an issue with the camera mode in this game. Like, here, it looks so much more... Like, it doesn't look washed out, but it also looks very dark. If I want to brighten it, it just, everything gets washed out. If I bring it the brightness, it also all gets washed out. Like, it looks very low contrast and hazy. Like, bringing down the brightness kind of increases the contrast. But it also makes it a little darker, so I have to bring up the exposure to compensate, but then it just kind of gets washed out. I don't really care for that. Yeah, I don't know. Where are we going? That away.
Glide in. This must be the village Zoko was talking about.
I don't remember who Zoko is.
Looks like the whole place flooded. Maybe from a recent storm. Wonder if anyone made it out. Best check around the shore.
Got snap maws, burrowers. More snap maws. Watchers, whoever's.
Its net laws are as fast under the water as they are on land.
Hey, Outlander! These machines got us trapped up here. We lost our weapons in the mudslide.
Sit tight. I'll take care of them.
Sounds like a you problem, bud.
Those
I'm not
boulders.
taking care of nobody.
Break the support beam, crush the machines.
I'm just passing through, my guy. I'm not here to fight nobody. Well, what I could do, let the machines fight for me. It's not doing anything. All right, hold on. We gotta. Let's put some skills here into the whole override thing. Increases the time they're overridden. Yep, want that. Got that. Got that. Overridden machines deal more damage with elemental attacks. Overridden machines deal more damage with elemental attacks. Take less damage while mounted. Move faster while using a heavy weapon. Overridden machines have more health. Yes. More damage while on a mount. Repair damaged overridden machines. Deal more damage while on a mount. Overridden machines deal more damage. What's this one? Increases the amount of time a machine remains. Okay. Going all in on the skill tree here. Okay. Oh yeah. Got a lot more time being overridden now. Can I override snap laws? I don't think I can. Now he's aggroed. Oh, and it's dead. That did not last very long. Alright, I'm just going to throw this over there. Turn around. Oh! Okay, he's facing the other way. Not for very long. Okay. Okay. Can you go that way? You go that way. He's facing that way. You're facing that way. I roll over here. Where'd that burrower go? Where the heck did the burrower go? There he is. Alright. Yeah, come here, buddy. I'm gonna send you marching in to your death. Okay. Ah, oh no. Oh no. Here's what we're gonna do. Ooh. You don't see me. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. One more. Which way is he facing? You don't see nothing? Nothing to see here, buddy?
They'll give up the hunt soon enough.
Crush him with the boulders! Shoot the support beam!
Well, there's no boulders here to shoot. I'd have to lure him over that way, and I'm not doing that. Let me hunt in my way, and you hunt in yours. Clearly it wasn't working out for you, so let me do things the way I want to do them. Savvy? That did not... Can't craft anymore. Okay. Is this like not working at all? How exactly does this work? I shot it with frost, and it didn't... Okay. Where?
Loaded. Should be safe with the Knox now.
We're coming down!
Purge water. That's why it didn't work. It was purge water, not frost. Alright, well, I totally didn't really mean to help you guys, but
Is everyone okay?
I was passing through, I
Better
suppose.
now, without snap maws prowling around. You sure know how to fight. We saw some of our comrades stuck on the eastern cliffs. They could use a hand too, if you're willing.
You go help them.
I'll check it out.
I'm going the other way.
We'll head for the shore on the other side to regroup. Thanks again.
Yeah, I'm going this way, bud. Quit going to the quests. What? No, climb the... Okay. I want the map. I want the map! Okay, this looks like the path I'm supposed to take. That's some nice little moonbeams there. It's kind of cool. What the heck was that? Prairie dog. Okay. It's gonna have me zigzagging up this mountain. I'm just gonna try and make a straight beeline here. See how well that works. Hello, that's interesting. Cut around the charger site. Run straight into a wing of a broken ship. And a log. Okay, we got a campfire up here that I can activate.
Washed off some of the sweat. The Zenith Lab's around here. Hey, Katalo? I'm at the Zenith Lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way.
Yeah, Katalo!
Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith Lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
I hope we don't run into any of those. They're little robot servitor dudes. I forget what they were called, but...
The lab's up this way.
Can you climb it with one arm? He's gonna certainly give it his best. That would be so hard to go rock climbing with one arm. What a hoss. I love Katala.
You okay?
It is great.
I got this.
I don't think he's got this. He's got this. What a hoss.
Machines. We're scrapping the Spectres for parts.
Spectres, that's what they were called.
Dispose of them?
Or we can sneak past them.
I know there's just, we still have this
choice.
weapon dropped here.
Now this'll do some damage.
Battle it is.
Ooh, hello.
You should respect the Outlander.
Yikes! What are you weak to? Apex Shellwalker. Weak to acid. Okay, I can do that. Well, if I didn't have a shield.
There, machine's falling.
Ah! Sheesh! Alright, I'm gonna take this health potion. Okay, I thought you were dead. Now you're dead. I'm almost dead. Dang it. Golly! What the heck? Drop the shield.
Hit it there again.
I would if it would drop the shield. Alright. Yeah, no kidding. Holy crap.
It's down.
I was not expecting that to be that
Entrance to the
difficult.
lab is by that tunnel. Come on. Stuff for the stash.
The enemy did this?
Hard to believe, but yeah.
It's kind of cool. Oh. How did these guys get in here? I don't understand what the point of my combos are if I can't stagger the enemy and they can just interrupt my combos at any time.
We better get a move on. The room we found Beta in is up ahead.
There was another enemy somewhere? Oh, yep. Nothing to see here. Alright.
It's down!
End them!
Anybody else? Nothing showing up on the radar. Oh, this way? Hold on, how do I get up there? I don't remember. Oh, take the stairs that are literally right in front of me. That's how. I'm an idiot. I gotta heal. Oh, I don't. Okay. Cool. I have no health potions and no berries, so hope there's not a big boss in here.
Is that it down there?
Yep, we better make our way down there.
Hello? Anybody home? Okay.
We're here. Now we just need to find a way to access the database Gaia was talking about.
I'll wait here.
Varro mentioned you found Beta in one of those pods. I would hate to be locked up inside such a thing. Just barely room to breathe.
Can I get like some mushrooms or something to heal? Anything? No?
I think I
Okay.
found what we're looking for.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
Please no boss fights. I cannot handle a boss fight
I'll
right
download
now.
the database to your focus, so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the... Spectres!
Crap! No! I can't fight specters right now? Jeez. I'm gonna die. I got nothing. I don't have resources. Oh, you need medicinal berries to craft potions, and I have none. Wonderful. Wonderful. Just don't get it. Yeah, okay. Thanks. Alright. Alright, I don't remember how to fight these things. They're weak to acid and plasma. Resistant to everything else. Alright, well I have acid. You have any key upgrade resources? No. Have a usable weapon I can knock off? Plasma unit, regeneration unit, so they can heal themselves, I guess. Shock unit, that's explosive. Vector thruster. It's gonna hit all the spots. Oh, okay. Alright, here's the plan. That did like nothing. That's the wrong. I don't have plasma. I have acid though.
Hit that weak spot! That damaged it!
Alright, so far the not getting hit strategy is working out surprisingly well. I got hit there. Oh, that did some damage. I am getting hurt. Oh, wait, hold on. I have a skill. Why can't I equip this? Why can't I equip it? Oh, it's currently equipped. Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm all right. Like
All right, that's one down. No ammo. So this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I think I just had really underpowered armor last time I came in here. Alright. It wasn't that bad.
Let's send reinforcements. We need to finish up and get out of here.
That was not that bad at
Should
all.
be somewhere on the second floor.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, where's the second? Where are we going? I think the first time I fought them, my armor was not nearly as leveled up as it needed to be. And I've since taken some time to go hunt down things to make my equipment better. Oh, where the heck? I think my screen's glitching out. It's stuck on a effect loop. Okay, there we go. It went away. Oh, that was my ability I used. That's it. Yeah, I just gotta remember my skills. That's it.
We need to search the entire floor.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't want any more surprises.
Good idea.
Ninma Research Lab. Was this here before? Could I get in here before? I just didn't?
I don't think it'll connect.
Huh. There you go. Let's see what we got.
A vent. Might be a way out of this room.
Supposed to be where Beta was, so I didn't get to explore the whole thing. I thought I explored everything before I went and pulled Beta out. Maybe they just didn't have access to this room at that point. It was probably like locked or something and wouldn't let me in. Now it's unlocked. Because I feel like I would have explored this if I could have. Oh, yeah, it was locked. And I was like, well, maybe it'll be unlocked after we go do this. And then I went and did that, and we rescued Beta. And then I was attacked and had to flee, I think. Or maybe, no, I'm thinking of, I don't know. Maybe not. How do I get... Oh, she said a vent. Where's the vent? Haha. grab it? Oh, I guess I can. Alright. Convenient. Anything behind me? I hate how long it takes to turn in these little hallways when you're like crouching. It takes so long just to turn around and look at stuff.
The components have to be here somewhere.
Oh, wrong button. It's a triangle door, not an R2 door. Hello.
Please tell me the components are in
Oh,
there.
that's an R2 chest, not a triangle chest.
Gotcha. I should go back and give these to Kotalo.
Zenith components. Can cover. I thought I was gonna be able to jump over that, and I freaked out when I couldn't. Hold on, this could be a cool picture. If it was a little brighter in here. Maybe not as cool as I imagined it in my head. If this piece of glass wasn't right there, that would actually be pretty cool, but
You found the components?
See for yourself.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking about what it will be like after I build the arm. Will I feel different? Whole again? Idle thoughts. They can wait until we're back at base.
You go on ahead. I might want to take one more look around, in case there's anything useful.
I think I've
Very
looted
well.
the place
Look
pretty
forward
well.
to putting what we found to good use. Walk with the 10.
Walk with the 10. Alright, can I just leave now? Can I fast travel out of here? I can. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do that. What is? Did you see that, chat? That sparkly effect that was going on? What is that? I walked in and then I just kind of sparkled and went out. That was weird.
Did you know there used to be a rainforest so big the old ones called it the lungs of the planet?
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. They burned it to the ground at some point.
Is it the Amazon rainforest?
But they helped bring part of it back in Sobek's time.
That's good to hear.
I
Wonder if
don't.
it grew back after
I don't see humanity burning down the entire Amazon rainforest. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Zero Dawn. Wherever it is.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah, not on purpose for sure. Italo is one of my favorites. I like him a lot.
You've returned. Good.
All right.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk?
We gotta.
Right where the river bends.
Sure, if you want, but
Thought we were
I'm
done.
not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
All right.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to...
May the 10th.
We're not done yet. Hold on. Where's the exit? There's an exit. Okay. Gosh, that's so far away.
Chill air is prickling my lungs.
Oh, hello.
I think this is where Kotalo wanted to test out his new... Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly.
New arm. New arm. New arm.
Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Very well then. Keep your secrets.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark.
It's fair.
Consider this my revenge.
Revenge.
Fair enough.
Oh, you done?
This is it.
Oh, okay.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see.
I don't see anything. I do like the scenery here, though. Alright. Am I supposed to talk to you? Okay.
Alright, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I hate these things.
I'm honored to help.
It's a cool looking arm. Wouldn't it have to be surgically attached to the nerves? You can't just... You just put it over the bandage. That's not how prosthetics work. You gotta... Okay. Is he missing a finger? He's missing a finger.
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Okay. Weak to frost and electricity. There's a weapon I can knock off. Key upgrade resource. No weak points. Scorchers. I hate these things. Aloy, what are you saying? I can't hear you in the middle of this battle. Can I knock this part off, please? Forgot about his super fast attack. Okay, I knocked it off. What are you doing? Nice. That went pretty darn well. To rip its heart out. I just find it funny that it has a mechanical organ shaped like a human heart that he could reach in and pull out.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
You can just take it off.
Why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
Oh, if I'd known that,
Any other way.
I would have got some pictures of him while he had the arm.
For doing this with me.
Oh well.
Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The 10 be with you, Aloy.
Well. Okay, please tell me all the loot's still here. Hello. I don't know if I picked up those pieces or not before it went into the cutscene, but there were definitely some pieces on the ground that I was trying to pick up that are not there anymore. So hopefully I grabbed those. Okay. I think I've got an audio delay again. We got Katalo his new arm. We went and did some side quests with Talana because I thought she might come join the crew here at the base, but she didn't. So now I'm probably just gonna go do the thing with the Omega clearance and then save and quit. Save the whole Cauldron Gemini thing for the next stream. I think we have a slight audio delay again.
Welcome back.
There. Let's see what we got.
It doesn't... Oh.
excellent choice.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. I like that. I wonder how this works, like in the game sense. Like, is it loading us into this location, or is it reloading a new map around us? Because it's fully 3D. Like, it's not just a screen. Like, you see how the camera angles, like the angles and everything are dependent on where I am. I'm moving around and it's moving in the 3D environment, which is pretty cool. But I wonder, like, from a game perspective, how it's doing that. Can I? Hello? Okay, there we go. Jeez. It'd be in, like, the exact right spot. Alright, so doing these two. This one will be cool. This is, San Francisco.
I like this one.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Oh, that's so cool. Alright.
Aloy, I know your
Oh, it goes
experience
away?
in
Oh,
is
that's...
unsettling, but we have a new problem.
That's annoying.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
35 hours? That's so
Each hour
long.
increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Well, that's way better.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Yeah, she was hiding herself in her room earlier. So, you know, that didn't bode well.
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you.
What's she doing?
Tell me why you won't go.
Where'd she put it?
What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever.
This is like the second time it's ever given me one of these options. I don't think they ever actually have any impact on the story.
Laurel and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning, we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Pull yourself together! You're Elastigirl!
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way.
I don't think they can find another way. 36 hours?
You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you.
Something bad's gonna happen. She's gonna get kidnapped again.
But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand?
It's gonna come to that, and Aloy's not gonna be able to pull the trigger.
Promise? I promise.
It's not Not gonna happen.
I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
All right.
Whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
I think that's as good a place as any to end for the night. No, we've got
Don't forget all that
new
dirt
things to talk about. All right, well, we'll talk to everyone and then we'll end for the
I
night.
thought I'd check in before leaving.
She does need some armor.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
Can we give her a new name
glad to
besides
hear.
Beta? She needs a name.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
It wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future.
Maybe she
Our.
refused combat
As
training.
long
I
as
don't
I
know.
can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
Nothing bad better happen to Erend.
Anybody
nothing
take you
bad
up
better
on that
happen to
ale
any
you
of them,
brought
but
yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva,
fine,
but
I
I don't think
can't
she
either.
knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catalo?
Now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat. I think.
I think.
I should go.
Same here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny.
Call upon the goddess?
You were right, you know, about keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back, because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
Didn't he go out to the Forbidden West for something, and that's why he was outcast? I kind of thought we might get some follow-up on that story, but that hasn't been like touched on or mentioned at all.
I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right. Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
DLC?
Not really.
Maybe, I don't know.
Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
It's gonna take
In
some
time.
convincing.
I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl.
No, he left the sacred land is where the Nora live. He left the sacred land to go avenge his family. Let's see. 6 years after Alana was his daughter. After Alana's birth, a band of outlanders raided Mother's Vigil. They killed Rost's mate and took his daughter and several tribespeople hostage. They then proceeded to the ancient ruin known as Devil's Thirst, where they camped. Braves shadowed them, but the outlanders prevented intervention by killing a hostage if any brave approached within bowshot. Rost was one of the braves who shadowed them. After 2 days at Devil's Thirst, the outlanders suddenly made for the Sacred Land's border. They still had 6 hostages, including Alana. The braves continued to shadow them, ensuring they did not approach too slowly. The outlanders crossed the border with their hostages, but instead of releasing the hostages, they slit their throats and left the remains just beyond the border. The Nora High Matriarch Tirsa believes they did this out of cruelty, knowing the strong Nora taboo against leaving the Sacred Land, as they presumed themselves safe from the tribe's vengeful pursuit. With nothing left to lose, Ross entreated the High Matriarchs to be made a Death Seeker. The High Matriarchs agreed and performed a ritual on him. Now considered to be ritually dead, he left the Sacred Land in pursuit of the outlanders to kill them all, never to return. He tracked them far and wide, pursuing one as far as the distant land of the Utaru. Yeah, so he came out west and succeeded in killing them, but the final quarry severely wounded him. He returned to the Sacred Land's border a year later. He did not cross the border, knowing that he no longer had any place in the tribe, but wanted to die as close to home as possible. A Nora hunting party chanced upon him. One of the braves, a woman who lost her mate and 2 sons to the outlanders, chose to save him. She crossed the border and dragged him back across, violating taboo. Ross' return put the High Matriarchs in a quandary. Though as a Death Seeker, he no longer had any place in the tribe. They could not bring themselves to have him driven out. Thus, when his wounds healed, they approached him with a compromise. Provided he never spoke of it, he would be allowed to live the rest of his life in the Sacred Lands as an outcast. He agreed, built a settlement, adopted Aloy, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, he chased them. Interesting. So it doesn't really seem like there's any loose threads left there to manage or close. It just would be interesting to like talk to some Utaru and like hear the story of a Nora who came out seeking vengeance or something. You know what I mean? Like that'd be interesting. I mean, he came out here to the Utaru land. So, I mean, there very well could be someone out here that he ran into. I don't know. I just feel like there's potential for story there that they could have touched on that would have expanded his presence in the game a little more, that might have made that moment with Aloy and Beta a little more, I don't know, a little more impactful if we had a little more of Rost's presence in this game. You know what I mean? Even though he physically couldn't be here, we could explore his character a little more in that way, and that might have helped that scene a bit.
What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Katalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
You want to teach some of those to Beta too while we're at it?
I'm glad you're coming with.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running. Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them.
As
the Utaru
yes,
say.
as the Utaru say. She's got a saying for everything.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from her ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about. I should go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
you'll hear about it.
Get a side quest from Alva?
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything alright? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Yeah, I was hoping Talana would come along because I think at this point the only tribe not represented here at the base is the Karja. We've got the Nora with Varl and Aloy. We've got the Utaru with Zoe. We've got the Oseram with Aaron, the Tenakth with Katalo, and now the Quinn with my mind's gone blank. What's her name? I can't remember her name. But so all of the tribes are represented except the Karja. So if Talana had come along with us back to the base, Alva, that was it. I want to say Alana, and I'm like, that's not it. Alva. If Talana had come back to the base, we would have like someone from each tribe, and I thought that would have been really cool, but I guess not.
Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me is curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
I love how
And
excited
so,
she is.
The Quinn are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up,
Yeah, but
everyone thought
culturally,
that
they're so
stars were
far
sparks
behind.
that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night.
Yeah, Alva had some things to say about the Quinn and their customs and culture earlier in the stream, and I was like, yikes. I kind of feel like they might be setting up the Quinn as like the antagonists for the next game.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Have we actually heard Zoe sing?
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Katalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
What kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
For now. We'll even the odds soon enough.
Yeah, we currently don't possess any methods of harming the Zeniths, so wherever they show up, someone's gonna be in trouble because we have no way of fighting them. So whichever one, this is a thought that is just now occurring to me, wherever they go, I know they're setting off multiple like pulse bombs or whatever to attract their attention. They're gonna go to one of them. Yeah, Silence does, but we haven't talked to Silence since like the beginning of the game, so we don't have his tech. Wherever the Zeniths show up at, someone's gonna be in trouble because we don't have a way to fight them. And now I'm nervous because I'm concerned that someone is going to die.
Anything new around here?
Katalo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago.
Leviathan.
A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The Legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the Legacy tells us, anyway. If we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Leviathan's a pretty ominous name for a flood control
San
system.
Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
If you
That's not what I want to do.
what for now. I should go. Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
And like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
So she's given me a side quest. Zoe's given me a side quest. Kutalo gave me a side quest. Which kind of tells me that they're safe, right? Because if we went and we did the thing at Cauldron Gemini and then they died, I wouldn't be able to do the side quests. So, like, we've got to be able to come back here afterwards and do their side quests. Beta's got to be safe because I'm sure she's important to the story. And she hasn't given me a side quest, but she's got to be, like, key to the end. So that leaves Varl and Erend as unsafe and potentially could die. And I'm very, very concerned.
Fed off livestock a little too much for my liking.
Some of them ate more like the Utaru. Called themselves vegetarians.
From what I'm reading, all the old ones wanted to eat was this stuff called chocolate.
Not our boys. Oh gosh. Varl at least has talked about like something he could do if he went back. Like teaching the Nora. I don't know if that makes him more likely or less likely to be killed. Erend's just too likable. You know, they might kill Erend.
How'd they do that?
I don't know. He hasn't had as big of a role in the story of this game as Varl has. Again, I don't know if that means he's more likely or less likely. Yeah, they did already kill his sister. Well, but they also killed Varl's mom? Or Varl's sister. I don't remember. Varl's also had a family member die in the first game. His sister, yeah, that was it.
Is it me or did
Would they kill both of them? I don't know. Maybe. I'm very worried now. I feel like... So what was the name of the Karja guy who became a Tanakh soldier? I don't remember. Fashav. when we were at the meeting, whatever, he talked about how he planned on going back to the Karja and helping strengthen relationships between the Karja and the Tanakh. Then he was gonna, and then he died, and it's like didn't get to see his plans come to fruition. And I feel like maybe they're sowing the seeds for something similar to happen with Varl. He's got plans to go back to the Nora.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
But would they do that to Zoe? They're both equally likely candidates, I think.
A few days ago, I came across a massive bloom of...
I hope neither of them die. I hope they're both okay. But I just have this really bad feeling that something bad's gonna happen.
flowers east of the grove.
Maybe they'll just kidnap. Maybe they'll just take Beta again, and that'll be the end of it. I don't remember where they said each person was going. I think if either one of them end up with Aloy at Cauldron Gemini, they might end up sacrificing their life to save Beta. That's my theory. I don't want it to happen. I don't want anyone to die. They've all been through enough already.
Old Dorica was out there too. I offered to escort her back to Scalding Spear, but she refused. She's an accomplished soldier, to be sure. But her spear isn't as sharp as it used to be, if you get my meaning.
Yeah, because Aloy and Beta, aren't they going to be at separate cauldrons? No, because Aloy's whole thing was she was telling Beta she was going to be there to protect her. But they have to be in different places, right?
If I'm out there, I'll keep an eye out for her.
Like, the whole point was they each had to be at each cauldron using their overrides.
You'll miss out on a good trade.
She said she and Varl would be there. But they have to be at separate cauldrons, though. Don't they? I wasn't part of the team. No, but she was. So what Aloy said was they needed 2 Elizabeth Sobeks with her DNA, both with Omega clearance that they got from Ted Farrow's bunker at the 2 different cauldrons, so they could simultaneously like attack Hephaestus. It had to be another Sobek clone, because she's the only one that has the clearance to activate the processes or whatever. Yeah, no, I wouldn't Google it. It was 2 terminals in Gemini. That may be the case. No, but there's 2. So there's 2. They were saying Gemini is 2 different cauldrons split up. Remember? Where is it? Here. I thought they said it was 2 Cauldron Gemini, but there was another one, I thought, that they established 2 different terminals, 2 different locations, because there was an earthquake or something that messed up the first facility. So they established a second cauldron nearby to work in tandem. Or something like that. I don't see one on the map anywhere. I don't know.
Stay alert, soldier.
There's not a crafting table here. I need a crafting table. Alright, whatever. This will be a problem for next stream. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching and hanging out. It's been fun, been a pleasure. This game it's great. I love this game. It has its issues. I don't think it's quite as... It's certainly the story... There's a lot more to the story here in this one. I think the most of the story of the first game was just finding out what happened in the past. There was the whole thing with the eclipse and them trying to bring back Hades, so he could purge the world or whatever. That was happening, but there's a whole lot more story to this one that's more intriguing. You've got the Zeniths, you've got the deal, all the stuff with Ted Faro, you've got the other Elizabeth clone. Like, the story, I feel like, in this one is much more interesting. Not that the other story wasn't interesting, but this one is all related to events that are happening, like, now. Like, there's things going on. It's not as much like, let's find out what happened in the past, as much as it is like, there are crazy things going on now that we have to deal with. So I think it's more interesting from that perspective. As far as the gameplay goes, I think they added too much. Like, they went too far in adding more weapons and ammo types, and they overworked the combat. I feel like there's cooking in this game. Like, there's foods that give you stat boosts. I haven't even touched that. There's so much going on in this game, and I feel like they went a little overboard. Visually, it's fantastic. It's one of the best looking games I have ever played. I think it's kind of up there with like Ghost of Tsushima. That was another gorgeous game. The Last of Us was really good, but that was originally a PlayStation 3 game. So even playing a remastered version on PlayStation 4, like, it still kind of had its limitations. I don't know, it looks amazing, but it also has a bunch of like glitches and stuff, as we've discovered in the course of playing the game, things that can be really frustrating. So it has its pros and cons. I think the original game was maybe a bit more of a complete finished package. I don't know. Not necessarily. Not in that way. It was, I don't know, I'm having a hard time kind of phrasing what's in my mind. I feel like there are things in this game they did better. There are things in this game that they maybe overdid a bit. And so, I don't know. I feel like maybe, I don't know if the original felt better to play or not. They did definitely add some new stuff to this game that I enjoy, that I would miss in the original. So I don't know. They each have their pros and cons. I'm not going to say one is better than the other. I do think there are definitely things about this game that are better than the original game. So maybe it is better, like overall. But I digress. I'm rambling at this point. We'll play more on Thursday. We're going to finally do Cauldron Gemini and assimilate. I almost said assemble, but assimilate Hephaestus, and then we can take the fight to the Zeniths. So, exciting stuff happening. Hope to see you at a future stream. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your week. And I will see you all in... if it'll... there we go. See you all in the next stream. Adios.